Hello, it's time for one of Jim's video diary documentaries. This is July 31st, 2024. I went to the dentist today and I'm going to have to get a pre-auth for a crown. I got that in the works. I've got a day off from work. It said something I said. I don't know what it was. They said they'd get back to me, try and push it through in a day or two. I don't know. I'm trying to get into a DOT physical, different situation. But now I have at least a day off, probably two. I might not go back, depending on what they tell me. Depending on if I can get financing from the DOT medical, get my DOT medical card, find financing through the CMH or through the other place, get me in a truck. I need a job where I'm pretty much isolated, dealing with these people and their feelings and 9 forms of, well, I was offended by your feelings. Well, don't get me wrong, man. Everybody's got to have feelings and they got to have a way to vent. Taking a man's livelihood ain't the way to do it. Tried everything I know how to do. They're going to get me out. I know they are. I need to get in a truck where it's just me and the road, man. If I can talk to myself, I can say damn near anything. I was thinking about getting a, what do you call it? A dash cam. When I first got the word that they were thinking about getting me one when I was back at home. I was living with mom and dad, renting from them. I said, no, man, I'm thinking my mouth is going to get me in all kinds of trouble. For internal baseball, they're not going to do it, and then they're going to edit what they want out of it. And, I can't have it where they're editing it. Got to have the whole thing. You got to have context with what I'm saying. Because if I'm being complaining, and I get angry, like everybody. Sometimes the things that come out of my mouth are reprehensible. After the fact, without context, hey, you're angry all the time. Well, I'm getting provoked all the damn time. When I ask for things, I ask simple questions because I don't want to have 9 forms of, well, I felt that you didn't need it. It's not a felt question, man. It's just not. I am still living at my cousin's and I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for my 13 subscribers. I only have 3 or 4 commenters that regularly, and I appreciate it. If you like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it, like any creator. I know my content isn't for everyone. And I know that I'm not going to have hundreds of millions of subscribers talking about my day. Thinking about what's going on in the present, how I can build it into the future. I'm just not going to have that kind of audience, man. I'm not going to be like these guys, Herrera and Scott, and, Nick. These guys got hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of subscribers. They release good content that is very entertaining. I'm not one of those guys. Doing this for me, it's a vent. With context. Hopefully I can get a crown, a pre-auth, and get into it. Hopefully I'm not off very long before I get into CDL training. Hopefully finding the financing is going to be really easy and it's not going to cost me anything. Man, I'm only like $13,000 down in the hole. $13,000 and I would be square. Between my Social Security that's been overpaid. This isn't the debts that I have that aren't cash creditors, that are like my cousin. I got debts to him. Mr. McClure out of Traverse City. Wouldn't have been my cousin, it would have been Mr. McClure. It's like dealing with some of these places like Sara Lee of Traverse City. It's a great place to work if the management would get their shit together and have limits, and that way you come in and all you're not going to be working, come in for an 8 and go out with a 16, a 12, a 14 continuously. It's great for the paycheck, but for stability in your life, it's horrible. That's what I'm looking for, is a way to build stability. Same thing with my personal life too. Intimate relations, simple, easy. Something that doesn't rely on your best foot. And it's gone on a while. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. If you have a problem, comment, or concern, please put it in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate all of you.